I was watching an interview you did about a year ago, and you said how everything you do is about adapting to the customer. And I think that's something missing from a lot of businesses today. There's a lot of conversation around it, but I don't think there's a lot of execution on it. People get caught up in the details of business and they forget about the customer. So describe some of the other aspects of what Domino's does regularly that keeps them customer focused so that you can adapt as needed.
Yeah, I think the most important thing to me is, recognizing that you don't own your own brand. And what I mean by that is customers trust their friends and their family far more than they trust big institutions in general and big brands. And so, 20, 30 years ago, you had a one-way conversation with customers, and you could just bombard them with advertising. And basically the truth of the brand was whatever you said about your own brand. That just isn't the case anymore. With social media, customers have a far more important way of getting input about products or services that they're potentially going to buy on a mass scale, which is getting feedback from their friends and family, or even people that they don't know, but online have, whether it's through Yelp or whatever it may be, they're seeing feedback on restaurants, and they trust those people and their friends and their family far more than they trust brands. And so what that means from a business perspective is that you have to recognize that the reality of your brand and the communication about your brand is what's being said about it by friends and family of your customer. And so listening to that, constantly monitoring that feedback, and then importantly making the changes based on that feedback is what's going to drive success in your business.